Hey, what's going on, man? Good morning. Good blessed. Um, I woke up with some things on my mind, and I feel like we should just have grown-up conversation at this point right now, geared towards all of the women and the men, because this just ain't one-sided. There needs to be more restraint on what we call a ain't shit nigga and why. First, Pete, if you fuck with a man based off of what he's able to provide solely, you meet a man, there's a lot of talk on if he can't do this for me, he ain't no time, all of that. I want to first say that that's inaccurate and it's incorrect and it's an unfair way for yourself and for the other men who operate differently when it comes to properly courting a new individual that you're dealing with. If you that pressed and that broke that early, focus on yourself, loved one. You should not obligate a new man that you just started dealing with to manage your bill load. I want to say workload and caseload, but here's the difference. A man should be judged based off of his action, the time that he spends, because there's a lot of time in the day and men can spend their time doing a lot of different things. The conversation he has with you, what he tries to instill in you, where he takes you, what he tries to get you to see. And there's others who know that their money will buy your time. So when these women deal with these men who are solely coming out of pocket, and the men know that they have them because they have the money or the finances to keep their attention, women never figure out exactly what this man is truly about or what he's actually standing on besides hustling and getting to the money, which is not a completely bad thing. But what else what are his values? So these women deal with these men, and these men are used to these ways. So they're used to grabbing other women who are of this type. So then the original women now are feeling that they're losing their bag, so to say. So they go to call the men, all men ain't shit, this and that, blah, blah, blah. When in all reality, you caught this man off of prostitution tactics. And hear me out. You're putting a value not on your time, not on your... We all know that men and women first were placed here to fill the earth, to have sex. Let's just put it out there, plain as can be. Men and women were put here on this earth to have sex. So women know this, and they put a value on what's in between their legs. They have conversation, they have time. They don't put value on it. They put value on how far they allow a man to get into them. Early on, prostitution. Now hear me out. If that is your way, if that is your route, you lose all rights. You lose all rights on what a real on your take of what a real man really is or ain't, because the way you went about it for yourself and towards this differently, the wrong way. You led him to believe that he can buy your time, and because he bought your time, he now has rights. But in his mind, you don't think that he understands the game? You don't think that he understands that the dollar is what's driving you? It's all part of the game. It's all a part of the system. So he's able to